Okay, what I'd like to do is walk everyone through how I'm starting to structure the Laulima website and talk to you a little bit about the schedule document that I've posted. And I'm also going to try just doing this as audio just to kind of conserve bandwidth. That way it's easier for you guys to watch this, download this. You can just focus on the screen rather than seeing me, which probably isn't adding that much to these descriptions. So let's start first with the course schedule. So this is sort of an amendment document that I'm adding to the syllabus. So whereas if you're looking at the syllabus, you're getting a good idea of what the policies are in this class. You're getting some descriptions of the particular assignments, how grades are determined. Since this is an online class, it almost seems like we need to have a separate document that outlines what the schedule is. And so what you'll see that I do here is I try to break down each week to identify to you in some way, in some color-coded way, things that are due, so that you don't miss them. In this case, we have purple standing for a journal entry, quizzes denoted in dark blue, and the research homework assignments listed in green. And what you'll notice is that I start then each week just telling you the list of tasks then that you need to follow. So really then I'm hoping that it comes down to as simple as you see a week, you can get an idea of what we're going to be talking about overall in that week. And then you can see a relevant chapter that deals with that material that you would have been reading that week or at least reviewing that week. And then the list of the tasks. Each and every week, I would imagine that you would have to, I shouldn't say you'd have to, I'd have to imagine you will have a PowerPoint that I created that you'll be listening to me provide a narrative to. Again, I'm not sure really if it's going to be worthwhile for me to have my face there as much. Let's just try to do it as an audio narrated PowerPoint, and if that doesn't work, then we can try something else. I am also for each week, besides giving you a narrated version, giving you the straight PDF version as well. That way, if you just want to look at the PDF rather than watch essentially a movie of the PDF, you'll have that option as well. Each week, you're going to have these quizzes that are posted, and then you'll have the journal entry as well. In this case, journal entry 1, which I'll be providing descriptions of those on Laulima, and you'll see that very shortly. Okay, so you can kind of see here each and every week, same kind of structure of reading, generally a chapter a week, and then a set of assignments, generally a journal entry, a quiz, and then possibly a research assignment as well. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, and that should give you then an overview of the entire semester in this way so that you have kind of a checklist of what do you still need to do. You'll notice I am giving you off Thanksgiving week. Yeah, I know, I'm quite generous in that way. Also, though, too, it'll give you a chance to kind of catch up if you're starting to feel like you're behind on certain things at certain points. And not really sure if there's much more you need to add to this description of the schedule. This is, along with the syllabus, and are your two primary documents that are guiding everything. Okay, so now let's talk about the Laulima site. Okay. So what you see here is that what I'm trying to do now, and I'll probably move away from just sending individual emails. What I'll probably be transitioning to now is having announcements posted here within Laulima, sending you an email that, hey, an announcement has been made. That way, if you're not checking Laulima as much as you should be, at least you'll get an email that says there's an announcement, and I don't have to write out the whole announcement again. So we've got the syllabus here, and I put both the syllabus and the course schedule here. Again, these are your two primary documents. The announcements, again, that will be what I'm kind of replacing with my email. But then here's what I'm doing here. For the weekly schedule, each of the tasks that you see in the weekly schedule, you'll see them under the weekly schedule for each of these parts here. So under week 1, for instance, you start to see, okay, here's the lecture, the first lecture, right? Me introducing the class to you, that video of me talking about the syllabus and whatnot. Here's the assignment, you introducing yourself. Okay, so then you've got a due date here. Shouldn't be too surprising. I give you some guiding questions. This one is ungraded, so the stakes are pretty low for this, but it's giving you a good idea of who you are so that I know how we can tailor the class to you. And then in this case, you could either type the text here or you could type up something and attach it. Whichever method you want is fine by me. Now, for these other weeks, then you'll start to see more appearing here. So here under lectures, you'll see chapter 16, which is the lesson, the lecture that's being dealt with that week. Under each week, you'll see that chapter then that we're dealing with that week. This is just the straight PDF. I will be adding to it the narration of the PDF. Similarly, under each of these weeks, then, what you're going to start to see probably by tomorrow or so, you'll start to see even week 2 start to get populated with the first journal posting and the first quiz. I just haven't gotten to those yet, and the first quiz isn't even open until next Monday. So you'll start to see those. But basically, if there are 3 things listed as the tasks in the course schedule, you'll see 3 things appearing here under the weekly schedule. Okay. Then what you'll see under assignments and under tests and quizzes and under assignments, tests, and surveys, you will see those relevant documents appearing here individually, but they'll be linked back to here. So you won't necessarily have to use these tabs. Everything should be linked to the weekly schedule. And then you've got your gradebook. So hopefully I've kept this course, the Laulima site, quite compact by focusing specifically on the weekly schedule, and that will keep things a little bit easier. So if you have questions about where something is on Laulima, let me know. If you think there's a better way I could design this, let me know. There's certainly an art and a science to the design of a course online. I've seen really great ones, I've seen really bad ones. Hopefully I'm better than I am worse, but if you have suggestions or comments, let me know. Okay, so let me close this out for this discussion of the course schedule and how the Laulima site is organized, and then you can actually get to learning the material.